Alright, so tonight's video is all about this life-paying archetype. Um, it's a really cool archetype within Nightmares, where you kind of are using your life as a extra resource. So I'm actually playing this in a campaign, and I'm several levels in, because I wanted to upgrade a few cards that really make the archetype sing. You can do some kind of wacky things in campaign mode with some of the upgraded version of these cards that you can't quite do in normal gameplay. The big thing being this Mistwalker Plus. It basically, when it dies, you get an emblem that says for the rest of the game, every time you pay life, you deal 1 lifesteal damage to your opponent. The normal version of it that you can use, outside of campaign mode, it's once per turn, so the first time you pay life, it'll deal a damage to your opponent. The upgraded version, which is kind of wild, is there's no limit, right? So you can basically turn your cards that allow you to pay life into them into kind of like a machine gun effect on your opponent, and deal a ton of damage to them kind of out of nowhere. So we're playing the Spider campaign, and I think we're on level 4, so just a quick review of the upgrades the opponent's deck has gotten so far. Their Hungry Spiders have been upgraded, their Ravenous Spinners have been upgraded, and their Spiders now have +1/+0. Okay, so we have our first Mistwalker down, which is great. We're going to get the second one down, and then we'll drop this Gorge Beast, which is more important than anything else in this archetype. It's a card that we can pay life into. So if these two die, every time we pay 2 life, we'll gain that 2 life back and deal 2 damage to the opponent, which is incredibly strong. So we need to get these killed off and start using this to take the opponent out of the game. Okay, I think we just play this Doom Beast here. We don't really get any benefit out of paying life yet, but that will come later. For now, we're just kind of building a board presence because we are playing against spiders, right? So they can get out of hand fairly quickly. Darkwood's not super scary. Unfortunately, we can't block this guy with one of our Mistwalkers and get it killed off because this has Intimidate, but that's fine. I think we're just going to use our Shadow Mage to take our own Mistwalkers off the board once we get to 4 mana. Ooh, Altar of Despair is really good in this deck too. Every time we pay life, we put that many blood counters on this. Once we have 10 or more blood counters, we can pay 8 to summon Natal, God of Blood, who is an incredibly powerful card, can only be summoned by Altar of Despair, and his effect is while he's on the board, anytime your opponent plays a card, they pay that much life equal to its cost. Alright, so you saw the Mistwalkers got killed off, and we actually already saw their effect because we paid life here, so it dealt 2 damage to them and healed us back up 2. So the machine gun, as it were, is online. And now we want some cards that will just allow us to pay a ton of life into it. So we won't really lose anything. We'll gain the life back as long as it's 2 or less per effect, but we'll do 2 damage to them each time. And this is a perfect example. So Shadow Siphon lets us deal 2 damage to a random opponent by paying 2 life. And we won't pay the life, they will. So we'll pay 2, we'll deal 2 drain damage to them. We will pay 2 again, do another 2 drain damage. So we've evened the score at 14-14, and then we'll just swing with our 4/4. This is a perfect example of the deck getting online. This is going to be really hard for an opponent to surmount. Now, when you get into later stages of the campaign, especially something like the Spider campaign, which gets pretty wild, they can definitely hold their own against it, but it is a very, very strong combo. Alright, there's another Mistwalker. I don't think we need it, though. I believe we can pay 2 life, kill that guy. Pay 2 life, kill that guy, and we're draining them each time we do. Oh, you know, we're about to play this first. We'll go ahead and play. This is another one of our upgraded cards. Whenever we pay life, we summon a Bloodsucker with power and toughness equal to the amount paid. It normally costs 6, but this is the upgraded version, so it only costs 4. Very powerful. Bloodsuckers have lifesteal, which is another good way to get life back that you're paying into things. But it's not looking like we're going to need those this game. Swing for 6, split them down to 4. And really, we just need to pay life twice next turn. We don't even need to attack to finish them off, which is pretty cool. Yep, we'll play 2 creatures, so we can activate Shadow Siphon twice and drain off the rest of their life. Alright, so this is kind of an example of the combo going perfect, and the opponent really wasn't able to put down enough aggression to hold us off. But this is an example of how wild this deck can be in campaign mode when you've given it quite a few upgrades. So thanks for watching, and I hope you'll try the deck out. See you guys next time.